What's going on, man? It's Vash here talking about Hinomaru Zumou, Chapter 5. In this chapter, they're getting ready for the preliminary tournaments for the sumo club and all that sort of stuff. And it starts off with Yuma. It's showing Yuma at home and his sister. If you didn't know that was his sister, she's speaking out to him, asking him, like, what is he doing so early? Why is he leaving home and all that sort of shit? And he like, yeah, my club has a tournament. And then she just kind of like, what, you joined the karate club or something? Because, he does martial arts. And then he was like, nah, sumo. She like, what the fuck, sumo? So, yeah, that's how it starts off. And, it's just shown, Chapter 5 was just showcasing, like I said, the tournament. We got to see Ushio. We got to see old boy from Ishii High School. I can't remember his name. The wrong high school that they went to. And he was the middle school champion. He won the championship when Ushio retired. So, or stopped sumo wrestling in middle school. The other guy from the wrong high school claimed the title and all that sort of stuff, man. And, everyone's getting prepped. Everyone's kind of ready. Yuma's kind of like not feeling good about it because, he's new to sumo. He's new. He doesn't know anything really about sumo. And honestly, they don't focus a lot of time in the beginning showcasing the practices and the stuff that these characters kind of go through. It just kind of showcase, Hinomaru, for the lack of a better word. Because I actually like the Hinomaru name better than his first name. But they're actually showing Hinomaru they building him up a lot to show to the audience that he is the shit at sumo, even though he's small. He is the shit in general, you know what I'm saying? At, conditioning his body and doing all this sort of stuff. So they doing that just to showcase the character of Hinomaru. So I'm just kind of like, okay, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. And they also did it to showcase the lack of sumo inside of the school that he's at and the tradition of sumo itself. But they didn't really show that club specifically practicing, so we don't know how much Yuma at this point has learned or knows about sumo. And it's obvious that he doesn't know that much because in this match, Hinomaru wins by doing what they call railroading. Is that he literally just overpowered some dude and pushed him straight out of bounds. He just literally overpowered him and pushed him out of bounds in a straight line, and the lines in the sand resemble train tracks. So it's called railroading, when you just overpower someone and get them outside the ring. And this guy apparently wasn't a pushover. He was, one of the, I think he placed in the middle school division, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But so Yuma doesn't know that term. He doesn't know anything about sumo. He sees that some weaker looking guys there, and he's hoping that they don't run into the guys from the wrong high school, and he hoping to take on some of them dudes. So in the beginning it wasn't showcased what sort of place that Yuma was gonna have, other than he was a bully and he got put in his place, and then he joined this crew because of the one who whooped his ass. So he didn't seem like he had a place, but later on you see that he does have a place within sumo and all that sort of stuff. And like I said, this chapter showcased the rivalry between Hinomaru and the dude who went to the other high school. I'm sorry that I can't remember none of these dudes' names, man, but a lot of these names, it's not that I can't remember them, they're just hard to fucking pronounce. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was just a name like Yuka or Jin or June or something like that, I could pronounce it. But sometimes I can't hear the pronunciation. I can't, just looking at it, I don't know how to pronounce it until I hear it. It sticks in my mind. Like Hinomaru, I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's written Hinomaru. I see it. It just sounds like it should be Hinomaru. But sometimes it's just other shit that I see. I'm just kind of like, I don't know how the fuck that shit's supposed to be pronounced. So yeah. But it just showcased that rivalry. And then we have the reporter who's kind of covering the match. And then she just kind of like, oh my god, dude, get this shit on film, man. We got the rebirth of the demon, you know what I'm saying, talking about Hinomaru. And, I think she knew who he was. I think, because, I don't know, because it looked like she read his name off of the chart. But she knew who the other dude was from the other high school, who they call the King, the one who won in middle school. So there's no way she wouldn't have known about Hinomaru, but it looked like, because of the way the panels were, that she read his name off of the chart. I could be wrong, but that's just how it looked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this chapter set up the tournament. You know what I'm saying? To have the match between the guys and all this sort of stuff, though, man. Again, dope chapter. Couldn't have got no better than that, man. Great fucking chapter. You know what I'm saying? Great seeing Hinomaru do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm more interested to see the captain and to see Yuma do their thing. You know what I'm saying? But it was still a great chapter. Let me know what you guys thought about the shit, man. Did you enjoy this chapter? You know, are you fans of the series? If not, you should really check it out, though, man. I mean, how often do you get to see a fucking sumo series? It's not that often, you know. And me, myself, I barely even read sports manga. You know what I'm saying? Or watch sports anime for that matter. So the fact that I'm doing this, it should let you know that it's good to keep your attention because it has kept mine. But, you know, I appreciate you guys for subscribing to your boy and, you know, showing me all this mad love and all sort of stuff, though, man. I really do appreciate that shit, though, man. Drop some comments below if you want to talk about this shit, though, man. You can go check it out from various websites, which I'm not going to say because I don't want this shit to get flagged. But you can check them out. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Fast Kid.